Hello everyone. Welcome to the MïtCast. Sorry for the delay since our last video came last week and now we are here. But we are back with our normal panel. So we have Yash, Mithilesh and Neil. And before beginning with our podcast, I will just like to wish a very happy Diwali to everyone,
Happy Diwali,
whatever
guys.
our
Happy
audience is.
Diwali.
Yeah.
Happy Diwali, guys.
So so enjoy your Diwali, enjoy the weekend, enjoy the football as well. So before beginning up our podcast, we'll just go back to the Ballon d'Or ceremony which happened this weekend. And what do we say about it? This guy, Karim Mustafa Benzema. Hats off, man. Hats off.
He served it.
The
He
boy
served
who dreamt, the boy who dreamt all
Yeah.
those years ago, which was handed French Footballer of the Year by Zinedine Zidane. Now holds the Ballon d'Or in his hand.
It's literally like Karim the dream kind of thing. Like it
Mhm.
rhymes and it fits the narrative.
Truly.
So
उसका हाथ दिखा था क्या उसने जब खोला था उसकी ये
yeah.
लास्ट फिंगर कैसा
Yeah.
फ्रैक्चर्ड है अभी पे वो
Hmm.
मुझे तो लगा दैट वाज फॉर फैशन जब उस वो पहनता है ना फील्ड पे
हाँ.
बट रियल में तब पता चला कि उसको ब्रोकन है वो
Hmm.
Exactly.
वही.
But then we had another controversy over there. Manchester City winning the best team of the year, which was quite surprising because
नो बिग
Well,
नहीं
truth
नहीं
be told, it is sort of correct because they were consistent. Like Real Madrid did beat them, it's not a problem, but that was just for 2 minutes. They just beat them in 2 minutes. Like playing well for 2 minutes doesn't give you the best team award. Like
Yeah, but still, Madrid won everything.
सी द
they
थिंग
won
इज
everything.
अगर
They
अगर
had
वो
the
लोग
toughest path to finals in the UCL, and they had come back in each and every game of their knockout, winning the La Liga, winning the Spanish Cup, and
I mean,
UCL.
if they give it to Liverpool, it's kind of controversial because Madrid beat Liverpool like they were nothing, but
Like
they absolutely somehow some miracle. I don't know what happened that day with City, but somehow they did that. So I, although Madrid could have won, which is obviously I think it's either way it's fair. So
like if we see this by the way of statistical and artistic style of football, like if we see purely the football involved with these teams, then Man City maybe has a say in it. Otherwise, it was Real Madrid pretty clear. So
सी देख अगर वो लोग अवार्ड दे देते ना रियल मैड्रिड को देन इट वुड हैड बीन क्लियर ला लीगा विन फॉर द वर्ल्ड
yeah.
पीएल का ना पत्ता कट जाता दैट्स व्हाई टू सेव पीएल वो लोग ने ना एक अवार्ड दे दिए
Yeah,
Senior player
maybe
के
a marketing stunt like kind of thing.
हाँ
well, and as you can see in these comments as well here, somebody is saying Harry Maguire has been robbed, which is absolutely true.
Yeah. Of course, there should be an
Will
award for
always
that
have
as
it.
well. Yeah,
Yeah.
fall on the floor, fall on the floor award.
But then, if you see
Then
the second and third rank of the Ballon d'Or rankings are from the peers Sadio Mane and Kevin De
yeah.
Bruyne.
Yeah.
I
Sadio
think
Mane,
it's true.
Sadio
People
Mane
are
was clutch.
saying, yeah, people are saying Mo Salah, but you can see what's happening with Liverpool without Mane.
Yeah,
माने
Yeah,
Mo Salah's
exactly.
good.
माने फिनिश सेकंड
Mo Salah is good. It's not like he's bad or something, but it's just still he is a bit overhyped according to me.
I don't know it's माने सेकंड इसलिए फिनिश किया because he won AFCON
That's
उसके
all.
बाद
yeah.
even they won
People
that
miss that a
two
lot. People miss that.
two domestic titles even finished second in Premier League finals of the UCL मतलब he was alive in every competition and won every major trophy that was supposed to be there
Right.
And
so that's why he
even if
deserves
Salah was statistically better for pool, Mane gave the important goals and the timing of them was very crucial. People
Exactly.
often forget that whenever Mane scores goals or whenever he delivers, it's in those very crunch moments. Salah will give you the foundation or Salah will give you goals in other games, which have to be won, of course, but they are not as important as Mane contributes.
See, Salah lost only that Ballon d'Or is due to AFCON. AFCON का
Yeah,
एक ट्रॉफी आ गया ना तो वो उधर ही खत्म हो गया
yeah.
And I
Mane
think
was
people forget this because they're like used to Messi and Ronaldo being the guys
Yeah.
who score the important goals as well as be the top scorer. So it's like they are not used to having two or three players playing the role of one. So
Exactly. That's
I
the beauty
think
of football, right? So
I
we
think that
have
Ballon d'Or rankings are justified actually.
yes, yes, yes.
I
It
would
Yeah,
is.
I
have
think.
loved to see Vinicius Junior a bit higher, but fine. Like
All
Mm.
okay,
right.
I feel
He's
bad for
finishing.
Kevin De Bruyne. Like Man
yeah,
City doesn't get to the Champions
yeah.
League, and Belgium as well always chokes at the final stage. So
But De Bruyne is
It's
always
like
consistent. No complaints there. Like
yeah,
he
exactly.
relevance
That's the main thing.
every game. So
probably the De Villiers of football, huh?
yeah, of course. He
The
can
big
do anything, man. Come on,
speaking of
seriously.
Ballon d'Or, कौन 20th place पे कौन finish किया?
Ronaldo.
With zero votes. With zero votes.
I Ballon d'Or के
See,
लिए
I
nominations का list कितना होता है? 60 या 40
20
ऐसा
का
कुछ? 20
20 or 30, I
20
think.
20 का रहता है. See, Messi was not nominated. I mean, was not shortlisted for the first time. He was outside of 20 top 20
Ah,
guys, and Ronaldo didn't even get a single vote. So
single
I
vote.
feel it exactly so
Oh my
surprising,
God.
and I feel not getting a single vote despite getting shortlisted is a bigger insult than not getting nominated
yeah,
at all.
exactly. It's like
Exactly.
नहीं होता तो भी ठीक था यार.
वही
Like
vote
Exactly.
तो यार
Messi was
दिक्कत.
at least saved from that what we can say embarrassment. Like
Yeah, yeah. But
I mean, Messi's season was not good, to be honest, but it's just like me, he's moving out for the first time of his home, so it's like you can't say.
yeah,
बराबर
But ठीक है, not getting nominated is correctly justified.
yeah,
मतलब वो
it's
yeah,
तो
it was
justified. Yeah, yeah, bad
but
season.
then
So
bad season, of course.
see, though I don't want to take Ronaldo's side here anywhere just because I'm a United fan also, but then I would like to mention that Ronaldo's last season was not something which could have been ignored, because he was the club's top scorer last season.
yeah, yeah,
He has
he did.
brought in the
Yeah,
important goals. He has, the game against Villarreal where he scored in the stoppage time at the UCL match. So there were quite many important games he has had. He had his hat trick after a long time against Arsenal last season. He scored a free kick then again. So
Arsenal and also Tottenham.
yep, he also Tottenham, yes. He
Atlanta में भी
scored
scored crucial goal to give the win in UCL.
exactly. His contribution in the UCL last season was quite noticeable. Also, against Chelsea last season, he scored the winning goal. He had a nice game there also.
yeah.
Speaking of which, Chelsea United is live going on right now.
Hmm.
Score is nil-nil.
Like
बात करेंगे
he
बात
was putting
करेंगे.
up numbers at least. May
Yeah.
not be
That's
the
true.
overall game, but he put those
So
numbers that he puts usually. So
exactly.
still a
So
great season, man. Yeah,
should have gotten at least some vote, maybe.
yeah, yeah,
Not much, obviously. Cannot expect much of him these
yeah.
days, but then ठीक है 0 वोट्स मतलब थोड़ा सा उसके लास्ट ईयर के मेहनत पे मतलब पानी डालना
हाँ,
वैसा हो गया
वैसे
वो.
kind of.
I mean, I feel kind of bad for Ronaldo. Like, it's not easy at this age with all this stupid Manchester United politics and losing a
See,
child and
there is no
all that
politics.
stuff. It's not easy.
But the thing is, he let this trouble on himself only. He should have gone to
Yeah,
Sporting, आराम से, no
He should have
controversy.
simply come to Man City before they bought
No,
Haaland.
no,
No,
no. He would have ruined that also. Man City नहीं
yeah,
चाहिए
yeah.
उधर, नहीं
Maybe, yeah,
चाहिए. रोनाल्डो
maybe,
नहीं चाहिए उधर. जरूरत ही नहीं
maybe.
है उधर.
see,
Yeah,
that's the thing about Pep Guardiola. If he knows that a person or a player, a top professional player like Ronaldo, has some ego issues, he will not sign him.
yeah. That's his
Uh,
nature basically. Yeah,
See
he
it
made
always
Ronaldo
that
has been.
mistake with Zlatan once, and
and
Like
that
Pep, when he was nothing, he was nothing. He was just starting his career. He moved Ronaldinho out of the club. A
mm,
player like Ronaldinho, you don't do things like that if you are not serious
Exactly.
or
no,
if you
but
are
there
too
was a
serious.
reason for that as well
Yeah,
because
that's behavior.
not
Yeah,
like no,
he
just
was.
behavior, but at that time, players like Messi and others used to look up to Ronaldinho, and with
Yeah,
his
that's the
party
thing.
life, I don't think like that's sustainable.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
Ronaldinho
Because
was as fit as Messi or Ronaldo, he would have been clearly the best player of all time, no matter what.
yeah, and when he left Barca, he already had won everything in football. So it was like
Exactly.
if Guardiola had to take a decision to build a proper disciplined core or a team, he had to sacrifice Ronaldinho out of it. Like
Yeah,
that
it had
influence was
become
too
like a
much. Yeah,
it had become a 9 to 5 job for Ronaldo, honestly speaking.
yeah, yeah. He
but
was
अभी
just doing it like that, partying all day and night, and it would have been a bad influence on that part. Otherwise, he is a very good person, as
Yeah,
everyone sees
And
him.
अभी तो it's now more looking likely कि अभी winter transfer तो पक्का है रोनाल्डो का.
yeah.
Now he's not
See,
staying. 6 months वो कैसे तैसे निकाल लेगा, but
I don't know,
after
like
that,
Hmm.
6 months भी नहीं
where
bro.
will he
अभी
go?
World Cup
That's the main point. Where will he go?
Sporting,
honestly speaking, it
Sporting या
doesn't matter.
Chelsea can now try because Chelsea के पास अभी भी prolific goal scorer नहीं है, so they
They
can try.
have.
Chelsea is keeping an eye on Mbappe, you know.
That's
Oh,
impossible.
that
But
it's better they
Keep
take
an eye on
Ronaldo.
him.
that's a different topic. So
Mbappe is forget it. Like,
Mbappe
all
तो
they
right,
are they
let's move
are
on to the
they are
next one.
positive on it, like because Sterling
Speaking
has
of
been Sterling
Mbappe,
for Chelsea. So
like he should have gone in this summer. Take like see this Cavani and Suarez and Bale. मतलब वो लोग मजे मजे में चले गए. Suarez तो
हाँ,
नासियोनल चला गया अभी. Cavani वेलेंसिया जो
they
चैंपियंस
are
लीग नहीं
living their
चलती.
life now. Yeah,
तो वो लोग ने
peacefully.
सैक्रिफाइस मतलब कर दिया. ठीक है, लेट गो
हाँ,
करते हैं क्योंकि वर्ल्ड कप खेलना है. लेकिन
हम्म,
ठीक है, यूसीएल जाने दो. बट दिस
हाँ.
गाय वांटेड एवरीथिंग, सो अभी क्या करेगा कोई. लेने के
exactly.
लिए रेडी नहीं है.
Yeah,
So
that's the thing. Now, see, signing Ronaldo is never a easy thing. You know, you have to start him. You have to make sure that your team qualifies for the UCL. You have to
Only
make sure
Papa
that
Perez can
no,
manage
no,
him.
no, no, wait. No, you have to make sure that entire team supports him for that. You have to make sure that each and every player will, give pass to Ronaldo for finishing and all that stuff.
yeah,
And then after he fails or after he's subbed off or whatever, injured or out of form, he will easily put the blame on the club that the club is not functioning well. The formation is not good. It's not suiting me. This that blah blah blah, and then again everything becomes about him. So I truly feel, being a Manchester United fan, we are now done with Cristiano Ronaldo. We don't need him. If he wants
And
to take up another role like a leader, like a mentor for other players, like he's doing for Anthony recently, or even Sancho or even Rashford for that matter, then it's okay. Then we can consider him. But we and the young players at the Manchester United academy right now, they don't see Cristiano Ronaldo as as someone to look up to right now as a player. They might look up to him as a mentor, but not as a player.
अभी
summed
तब
up
He has to leave.
summed up pretty well. Summed up pretty well. Moving on to the Golden Boy Award. So
Ah,
you can see
okay.
the top three.
Edward Camavinga, well deserved, but I would prefer Jude Bellingham in place of Jamal Musiala at least, given the
But
performance Jude Bellingham gave last season. This season he has flourished, um, becoming the captain, winning important games for Dortmund, and being a true leader at a very young age. Yes, this season he has flourished, but I would still suggest that Jude Bellingham should have been at the third spot over there,
I am
no,
like
at least.
just swap Kamavinga with Bellingham and make
Yeah,
Bellingham the Golden Boy. That's fine with me.
yeah.
but it's
But
good to
I
know
think
that
it's like
young talents are emerging now. Like these three, then Jude Bellingham. और भी लोग हैं जो चुआमनी है. और भी
No,
है
no,
कि
no. There are
youngster जो
many,
उभर
many,
रहे
many,
हैं.
many people.
but
See,
not
I
to be
feel
like bad on Bellingham, but I think after paying so much English tax per se, I think it's one time English people being robbed of the award kind
Yeah,
of feels
yeah.
good.
But but Bellingham has always been like not that English player which we hate. Like
Yeah,
overhyped. Overhyped.
exactly.
He's not that overhyped product.
Exactly.
thank
That's
you.
because he's
But
not in the Premier
because
League.
yeah,
Exactly.
because English people are salty that he chose Bundesliga over Premier League first of all,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Yeah. So
But then still, Real Madrid bagging all the awards, so they had to give some consolation prize to Barcelona as well. That's what
yeah,
I
might
feel,
be,
honestly
might
speaking.
They
be.
already had given one. Like they already had with Barcelona with Lewandowski, Gerd Muller trophy, and
Yeah,
we
yeah,
all got the women's Ballon d'Or. The women's team is the one
yeah,
that
yeah.
keeping
So
Barcelona alive. So
Yeah,
yeah, so Gabby wasn't like Gabby was really good for a 17-year-old. It's too much of a good season. Like we are making so many
absolutely.
appearances, playing for a national team, starting
See,
for the national team, not even playing,
I,
starting.
I honestly feel that was purely because Barcelona were in a crisis last season.
Yeah,
If there
yeah,
was no crisis,
yeah,
there was
the
no scope for
crisis is
Ronaldo
good,
to
but
be.
don't forget that he's 3 years younger to Bellingham as well.
Yeah, that's also a thing. So that I
Yeah.
think that's that age bias, a bit of age bias also there. So maybe, but
But
okay.
I guess we won't see Jude Bellingham in the next year's Golden Boy Awards, right? I think this
Yeah,
is his
might
last.
be. Yeah, we may not see him.
So
It's for
that will
people
be
below
long.
20, I guess. It's for people
He
below 20.
won once, right? Before Pedri, I think.
Pedri won the last award, no? Last
Yeah,
season.
before Pedri, I think Bellingham won once, right? I don't
No,
know.
no, no, no. Before Pedri, I guess Haaland won it.
Hmm.
Haaland was the winner of it because that was the gap year, before last year's
Oh
Ballon d'Or,
yeah,
the Ballon d'Or
the
was cancelled. The Ballon d'Or was
Yeah.
cancelled, and before that season, Haaland
Robert
was
was
given.
robbed.
Yeah, that cancelled Ballon d'Or is where Lewandowski got dropped, and
Hmm.
before that year and after that year, Messi won those two Ballon d'Ors. So last year it was Pedri, and before that it was Haaland, the Golden Boy. So yeah. So the winners are actually not bad. They are actually proven footballers. So
Yeah.
that has never been an issue. Even Messi himself was a golden boy back in 2007 or something. So yeah, they
I
proved to be good.
think if Messi, I just hope, fingers crossed, no jinx, but if Messi wins the World Cup, he'll get another Ballon d'Or for sure. I think.
Yeah, that's pretty much clear. World Cup winners get Ballon d'Ors. Luka Modric, for example.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't win the World Cup though.
Yeah, but he was the best player of that World Cup, so he got it. Like,
Exactly. So
Yeah, but that's
one
no,
thing.
that's not true. Like 2014, Messi was the best player. Like you say, Mario Götze was the best player for scoring one goal, but still
no,
Ronaldo got
that's
the
the thing. Like,
took Ballon d'Or.
after all, this is a showpiece award kind of thing. But
Yeah, it
sometimes
has
the deserved
become
winners
like that.
come. Yeah, sometimes the deserved winners come, sometimes they don't. So
Imagine the UCL winner gets the World Cup. He brings
oh,
home both the trophies the same season.
then there is
What a
no.
dream! What a dream!
Yeah, then
And
he's
even the
winning
league
just
win.
another.
League win. चलो
Yeah,
सर.
yeah,
That's guaranteed for sure. So
yeah. And he's also French, so
नो
and
नो
it's
आई
a
एम
French
सेइंग कि
award.
अगर ये सीजन अगर किसने वर्ल्ड कप भी जीता और यूसीएल भी जीता और बाय चांस लीग भी जीत लिया तो he's
Yeah, undisputed.
confirmed
I
It
still
becomes
think like
undisputed.
I think Neymar has the most chance of doing that.
But I think player contribution is also necessary because we had such contender last year. Remember Jorginho shouts?
oh man
Jorginho
Oh,
yeah,
before that, did you remember
what?
Benjamin Mendy? He won World Cup, Premier League, and this in 3 hours.
No, but the joke was Jorginho actually made into top five. That season for
Yeah.
Ballon d'Or.
yeah
Like
क्या
it was
propaganda था
crazy.
वो
It was crazy, man. Like okay, Chelsea won the World Cup. You won the Euros with Italy. Fine, but
Chelsea
year
won the World
year
Cup.
after winning 3-4 UCLs, Busquets, Casemiro are still not getting nominated, and this guy
and
just having a decent season with Chelsea,
Jorginho.
just won the
Not
Euros and
even
UCL.
decent. Not
So
even
Yeah,
man,
not
decent in
even
terms
decent.
of
penalty
He's
specialist is an
penalty and
decent
goals.
as
awarded at
in decent as in trophies because he won the Euros and also UCL. तो
so
उसके हिसाब से he got nominated and even
yeah.
finished in top 5. That's surprising.
New
I,
meme, new meme.
I'm
Ronaldo
saying be a
scores
be a be,
penalty.
be a penalty specialist. Yeah, yeah.
No, no, no. New meme. Ronaldo scores the penalty, gets called Pinaldo. Jorginho scores the penalties, gets nominated to Ballon d'Or.
Flirting and sexual harassment kind of difference.
Oh, speaking of that, we talked about penalty and Jorginho scored one, so Chelsea leads now.
O
Oh, damn.
OMG.
And it's a
OMG.
What a
story.
coincidence.
See, guys, you can't get this in other channels.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My goodness me. So moving on to the review of the last weekend. So we'll quickly skip to the main matches which happened on Sunday. So obviously one of those main match was Manchester United versus Newcastle United.
Yes, Magpies.
I think Man United got robbed in this match.
Well, no, United was better, I guess, then because it's a nil-nil draw. I thought
Both were
whoever else
unitedly worse.
United got robbed. Manchester United got robbed in this match. I feel so. Mithilesh,
they could have buried the game, but they chose
yeah.
not to.
Still, I think Bruno Guimaraes played well.
Gumaresh is
Whoa, what
exceptional, man.
the?
Man, I want to see him at the World Cup, man. if Chiche starts packet over him now, like seriously, no man. Gulmares deserves that spot along with Neymar. Imagine him and
Oh,
Neymar
I think
create
he'll be
Yeah,
starting
yeah.
Renato Augusto.
man
No,
it
no, but
against Belgium,
coming
but
back to
yeah,
this,
that match he
you know,
actually put in a shift that game. But anyways,
but coming back to this game, but see, I have been following Newcastle United since past 2 3 games, and they have been exceptional. So
yeah,
I
doing
wasn't
good.
like surprised as much like it being it as a draw. Even pundits in the PL shows, even they predicted that it would be a 2-all draw, and it's okay. Like nil-nil, everybody got good, happy, and all that stuff. So like okay, pretty much. But
Man,
I can pretty well
United
say
dominated this game, and
yes,
it
yes,
should have
yes.
been a
That's what.
United win, man. Seriously.
See, it should have been a United win. Yes, that's there because if you look at the stats, as does our Yash bro over there. If you look at the stats, yes, clearly United dominated the game, but it was Newcastle who contained them
Yeah,
because being under pressure for 90 minutes against a team who is that
Informed.
team is also yeah informed. That team is in the resurgence mode and all that stuff, winning all their games. They are having their good times back and all that stuff. So at their home ground as well again. So and then you have to defend good against a team, keep pressuring them back, keep trying to keep the ball, make good counter attacks, this that whatever. They did it all well. It doesn't matter in the end if United had 63% of the possession or not. What mattered more was Newcastle contained Eric Ten Hag's pressure.
yeah, of course, of
Attack
course.
was very well coordinated. I can really say that the speed of the attack, the coordination of the attack, the position of the ball, how they are tricking the players into their ball game. And they're making chances. Anthony and Dalot, especially, they're like almost running into each other each and every time on the right flank over there. But then you see they don't fight for the ball. If one guy has the ball, then other guy makes the run. That's their strategy, and it is working absolutely fine. You can see Casemiro over there, bossing the midfield like nobody else. So it is a clear development from last season for Manchester United. Yes, it was unluck, and I agree with you, Sahil, that United were truly robbed with this win. But I'm equally happy with what the game actually went like, with what the result that we got. And yes, both the teams have kept their places in the points table. So it was pretty good game for me. I feel so.
Yeah. So we also want to hear the plastic opinion. So Mehta.
Yes, yes, Newcastle, Newcastle.
So that's okay. This game.
This is a
Uh,
scam of the I guess I scam of the season.
exactly. Like,
How
I
Yeah,
how
we
think
did.
one
this
We
of
pulled
the
happened?
off again.
predictions,
Again, we did it.
What we did it? What you did
what
it?
we did it, you
This
did do
week
But
suck,
you lost to
did
but
do
Nottingham
shit.
Forest.
we seem to pull off shit against Man City. Anyways, like form and everything, like doesn't
You
matter.
just lost to Nottingham Forest with the same score line, and you're telling me you did well in this match. Get
But
lost, get lost.
but can you
Keep winning
imagine
the
City
battles. Keep
City
winning the battles. We'll win the war. Don't worry.
like except Cancelo, no City player was actually bad in this match. They were all
Oh,
good.
even Cancelo wasn't bad. He just made one mistake.
No, Cancelo was horrific, man. Like, no, I'm not saying about the goal itself. I'm also saying about that entire second half. Okay, so he was like the Cancelo we are used to see. Even today, Cancelo played he like he normally does, like a beast. But in this game now, I don't know what happened. It was like
What?
Oh,
क्या
Ashley Young,
happened?
उसमें
Ashley,
What happened?
Ashley Young,
उसमें
Elliot
ट्रेंड
and
की
Milner.
आत्मा घुस गई.
Ashley Young was playing with the mask of Joao Cancelo. It seemed like that. It legit seemed like that.
उसमें
कैसे क्या
उसमें
हो गया
ट्रेंड की
ये?
आत्मा घुस गई क्या?
And
Milner, the days
and
are so bad that Milner is playing right back and they're still winning 1-0. How?
You guys, I think everybody criticizes Milner just because he's older. He's not played for England. Milner is actually a really good player, and I had predicted this last time that if
Milner
Milner plays,
harassed Foden.
it will be hard for City to score. I had predicted this in the last podcast, and exactly that happened.
Man, I'm not even going to talk about Haaland, but Gundogan was so frustrated. Like he was trying so many shots on that, but Allison Alisson was not letting him score any of them. Like
And
Gundogan was a
even
man. What do I
Milner
need
was
to do?
blocking him so much. Milner was
Yeah,
slide blocking, slide tackling. Trent wouldn't have even
Milner,
done that in his dreams.
Milner literally manhandled Phil Foden on that night. Seriously, like and
And I
Joe
think don't think
Gomez,
Haaland
Joe,
was bad, but he
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
get any service. Like De Bruyne gave him 1 or 2 balls which were really good, and he missed, which was not that great. But
yeah. That's what I'm saying. City didn't play bad. City played just the way they were. Only mistakes and errors from a few players. Cancelo looked bad, and still we won. Like
Exactly. Liverpool was, if you remember, Shubham said that only way to win against City or to at least have a chance to, score against City or, at least draw against City is to outscore them, to
yeah,
keep on attacking. Because as they say, attack is the best defense. I feel that's exactly the thing that Liverpool did.
yeah.
Because
Liverpool were really
and City
making the
have
counters.
retaliated in kind. Like to be honest, like last time Alisson assisted Mo Salah, and today Ederson assisted Haaland. So it's like
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's the
About
thing.
that thing also, Salah has been shit so much all this season, and
yeah,
then
I
he
removed him
plays
from my
this match,
fantasy team.
and then he plays this match like he was like a, what you can say, Cruyff, Socrates. Everyone was playing for him. Like it was a fusion of all the best players and best versions of football players
Yeah,
that can ever be in
and
a single player.
One thing
Like
bad for Liverpool is now Diogo Jota is also injured and he's going to miss the
yeah,
World Cup as well.
World
So
Cup
that's
also.
bad for Portugal as well.
yeah, really. Like, but they have Rafael Leao, but I don't think the manager is bright enough to start Rafael Leao. It's so sad for Portugal.
Oh,
Seriously.
the manager is Cristiano, right?
But
that's
Leao
always it.
deserves to start on that left wing. He will provide a different
Yeah.
dimension to that Portugal team.
Then
Anyways,
I would really say that what David De Gea was for United last season is what Alisson is being to Liverpool right now.
But that was
yeah,
a great
Saving
assist.
assist.
Great assist. What
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it was awareness. Like it was game
mm,
awareness at its peak. He saw Salah making that run, saw that space, and
Yeah.
Cancelo
And
missed.
actually, Salah could
Cancelo,
have scored one more, but
yeah.
Ederson saved it really well.
And I'm happy that Klopp, as I'd expected, didn't start Darwin Nunes in this game. Like,
mm.
thank you, seriously. What a decision.
Darwin
Well, there
Nunes.
was no debate only then. Haaland versus Nunes is still incomplete. Because
No,
Haaland,
Haaland has already won it. Haaland has
yeah,
already
no,
won
no,
it.
no. I was
What
Man,
debate is this? Like you're
it's not even a debate,
comparing
man.
like Messi versus Bojan Krkic?
It was just a
Even
transfer
before,
market.
even before, even before Nunes actually started to gain spotlight. Now, I was already saying that this cannot be a debate. Like, Haaland is miles clear in everything.
Haaland has scored more goals in under
Nunes has
17 World Cup match
Nunes
than
has only one
Nunes'
thing.
career in the Premier League.
Yeah, Nunes has only one thing over Haaland, and that is he is a pressing merchant. Nothing else. He is a headless chicken pressing merchant. That's it.
Like
Nothing else.
Haaland doesn't press because he doesn't need to, but
Yeah,
still he does. He still does quite a bit because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
he's actually very
No,
big, so it kind
he
of
fit,
like works
he
to his
fits the
advantage.
example of perfect number 9. He just fits the example.
yeah.
That's it. Like there is nothing more to say in this matter, honestly.
And this match, damn it.
And
Of
then oh yeah, El
course, of
Clasico. Oh
course,
yeah,
of course.
Marcos Alonso
I
legend.
think
Before, before,
the scoreline
before.
should be 2-1 number one because that penalty was absolutely horrendous. Like there was no penalty there
Yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
yeah. But before saying that, the Ballon d'Or ceremony was after this game, like on the next day itself. And Benzema just proved why he's the best player on the planet right now.
Correct.
Like
That's that.
that finish, cool, calm, composed, like no worries in the world. And he just finished it off in style, like a king. It was literally a king moment, like
Like
slotted in.
yeah,
without
but
Yeah,
uttering a word, he said that this year's the Ballon d'Or's mine. Nothing.
yeah.
No.
yeah, but the main goal was that of Valverde that finished the
Oh
game.
man,
Wow,
That
Valverde
did you
was
see
amazing.
did you
so
see the
much.
really
tweet
good.
of did you see the tweet of Tony Cruz? He after the
Yeah.
match finished, he just said Fede Valverde easily top three midfielders in the world. He makes it easily.
I
Yeah,
think
right, correct.
Easily.
for this match, I think two of my predictions came correct from the last podcast. One thing I told was Barca should play Ferran. They didn't play. They got the goal from Ferran.
Hey, United equalized
And
1-1.
And another thing is like Fede Valverde is the best midfielder in Real Madrid right now.
Mm.
Yeah.
He definitely showed that in this match.
Casemiro scored in the death 90 plus 4 minutes.
We'll,
Man,
we'll
what
talk
the.
about that. We'll talk about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we will talk about it, but
Yeah, we are
just
coming
it
to
popped up. Yeah, yeah. But in this game now, the difference was maturity. Like in the post match, Xavi came and said that it it's clearly a difference of maturity because their midfield of Kroos and Modric showed why they are miles apart in experience than Pedri and all.
Gavi.
Yeah, exactly. And
But
then
it'll take time, man. I don't think we should
yeah,
expect great things of Barca as it
yeah,
is. Like,
Yeah, Xavi clearly mentioned it's a difference of maturity, nothing else. Those
yeah.
players in the
See,
midfield, which Madrid
Mm.
have,
let's see what Madrid do next year. They're going to crumble with if Cruz and Modric go away.
Cruz is
no, no.
retaring. Cruz is retiring
Yeah,
anyways
Cruz is
after this.
retiring and Modric also might be going away, I think.
Yeah, so they are like pillars of Madrid. Yeah, seriously.
Exactly.
Cruz,
So
what a
preparing,
performance, man. Yeah,
right now the only thing we can do, both Cruz and Modric and Carlo Ancelotti together, are prepare Chouameni
yeah. No,
properly.
Chouameni is ready. Chouameni is ready.
Chouameni
Like,
might be ready. We feel might be ready because he just came into Real Madrid and he has had some few good games, but
yeah,
he doesn't know
Yeah.
what it is
He
actually to
doesn't
play
play
for
that
Real
way
Madrid at top level for so many years to come.
yeah.
because
So
it
What?
needs
that's the
Real
difference.
Madrid. Don't forget that Real Madrid didn't win the Champions League after having Ronaldo, Beckham, and Zidane in the same team.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, yeah. Actually, what this game showed, like Busquets is finished, man. It's over. Busquets is done
yeah,
at this
and I
level.
think Barca should find somebody else for Eric Garcia. Like he's a good backup center back, but there should be somebody like who's
Yeah,
the you know we need
apparently,
Puyol back, man.
see,
He was
apparently,
like
what I
he
feel
wasn't even
right
6 foot, and he used to throw himself in like a lion.
yeah. Puyol is actually shorter than Eric Garcia, for a fact. And
Exactly.
still,
See,
people
what I
often,
truly feel right now is what Barca truly needs is a good CDM to replace Sergio Busquets sooner or
We
later.
have that in Frankie De Jong,
No,
No.
no,
but
no.
he's not playing CDM.
Frankie De Jong
No.
is proper central midfielder, who goes into the attack more. He doesn't come back much. Yes,
yeah,
he defends
he's a
well. If he's
progressor,
playing.
kind of. Yeah,
Exactly, he's a progressor.
He used
He
to be
has that
that,
capability.
I'm saying is when he was in Ajax, he used to be the one that used to break the play of the opponent. You remember that
Of
photo with
course, of course.
Modric?
yeah, yeah. I know, but that
Exactly.
was a double pivot thing. Like he needs another midfielder to complement him to
Exactly.
bring his best version in that position. Of
See,
course,
right now,
yeah,
if I see Frankie De Jong as a central midfielder, and if I see him, or if I, visualize him in Manchester United squad this season, which was so close to happen, then Frankie De Jong would have been thrived over there because we got two attackers
Truth
in
be
Christian
told,
Eriksen and Bruno Fernandes. We
it
got
wasn't so
capability.
close. Frankie De Jong was slapping your faces with no, so it was not close at all.
See, I'm not speaking from the player's point of view. The deal was agreed between the clubs. The deal was almost agreed between
yeah. The
his
clubs
agent
agreed.
and the club.
Clubs agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the main thing, right? See,
Hmm.
we respected in the end what Frankie De Jong wanted, but then if
Oh,
I,
nobody
as
did.
a
You should have seen the Instagram. Nobody did
yes, we
respect
were,
that.
we were trying until the end, but come on, of course, yeah, Frankie De Jong,
You
you
weren't
have to
trying. It's
pursue him.
called crying.
Yeah, but then he is,
एक chance दे दे please एक chance. No, no.
but then you know what, Barca are coming to Europe as well, so I'm like, okay, bro.
Yeah.
After playing in the Champions League, at least.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
oh.
It doesn't matter if you lose against Bayern, if you draw against Inter Milan, you lose against Inter Milan, and then you're again going to lose against Bayern in coming days,
Okay,
and
okay.
then
Let's
drop
say,
off to Europa.
Yeah, but
So
it's
let's
okay. It's okay to lose against Bayern rather than losing to some Europa team whose name I don't know.
Oh,
Real
okay,
Sociedad.
okay. Let's
yeah,
say I am ready to be stupid enough to believe
yeah.
that Pilsen might get a result against Inter.
Please, please.
That's what. That's what
Pilsen.
hoping. That's what hopium makes a person.
Yeah,
Hopium.
Bro,
It's hopium
if
right now.
Nottingham Forest can beat Liverpool, I think
Yes,
something
yes.
pleasant can
I am
also
high on
happen.
opium right now.
bro, डाइजीन नाम की एक गोली देती है, वो ले लेना रात को.
But just imagine if what will be more painful, the painful thing wouldn't be like
Pilsen,
Inter
yeah,
defeating Pilsen
exactly.
and all. The more disappointing thing will be if Pilsen gets a result against Inter
And Barca
and
lose
still
to
we
Bayern.
lose to Bayern. It would be painful than even qualifying or even the fact that Inter might have actually dropped points. That
मैं
will hurt
बाटली लेके
even more.
आऊंगा, ऐसा होगा तो. बाटली लेके आऊंगा, टेंशन मत.
Yeah, I definitely need like 4 to 5 packs down. I should be on that night if something like that happens. So no words. So we had a double game week of Premier League this week, and
Hmm.
so some fixtures happened on Wednesday. So Brentford versus Chelsea. I don't know what happened here. Like wow, Kepa saved Chelsea's ass. Seems like
Yeah,
that.
truly. Kepa came up big.
Kepa has been on a
Resurgence.
resurgence.
क्या
Yeah,
चल रहा है उसका? इतना serious, fast serious मार रहा है.
Kepa was always a good keeper. He was just sidelined because of his
नहीं, वैकेशन
handling.
है तो वैकेशन, वो वैकेशन फिर बोल सकते हैं
हाँ,
दोस्त.
हाँ, वही मतलब केपा अभी आज भी वो अच्छा खेला है. Today he was I watched the entire first half. He made 2-3 crucial saves in the first half. Otherwise,
मुझे
we
तो
would have
आज
been a comfortable lead.
बट ये नील बहुत अनफेयर है यार.
yeah,
कितना बोरिंग होगा ये गेम फिर.
yeah.
Bro,
Broha
scoreline
is
is
shit.
not
I
bad.
feel Armando Broha is shit.
Yeah,
I feel.
hype player, totally hype player. Nothing
Yeah,
to worry about that guy. Such no danger at all.
Armando Broha is shit. Okay, so
Yeah, even
there's
you
that.
can see the key for Brentford. See what I'm seeing the trend in Premier League this year is that goalkeepers are coming up big to save the asses of their respective teams. Even in this Brentford Chelsea match, David Raya was huge, man, huge. He made so many saves because as you can see the stats, Chelsea was dominating Brentford.
Yeah,
ऐसा नहीं है कि बाबा इक्वल चल रहा है गेम इसीलिए अच्छा इंटेंस हुआ. नहीं, चेल्सी डोमिनेट कर रहा था, बट देन डेविड राया वाज लाइक अ वॉल,
yeah,
just as Kepa was for Chelsea.
yep. That's the story of that game.
There's
So
nothing
coming
else.
on, Spurs क्या कर रहे हैं यार? Spurs shit man.
बस कुछ भी कर रहा है, कुछ भी कर रहा है. टॉप 6 के
नहीं,
अगेंस्ट बॉटल कर रहा है एंड बाकी सब के अगेंस्ट पॉइंट्स निकाल रहा
This
है.
11 isn't bad. Like
Like
they
it's
should
like
be
it's
getting a result against United.
taking money from the rich and giving it to the poor. No. Taking money from the
And
poor and giving it to the rich
and
like that.
भाई क्या बोलने का अभी, मतलब सी आई एम एक्चुअली प्राउड ऑफ दिस स्कोर लाइन, नो डाउट. एक्चुअली 4 और 5-0 होना चाहिए था, बट देन अगेन लॉरिस केम अप बिग. Again, I'm telling you,
Right.
this is the trend of Premier League this season. You've got to keep an eye for goalkeepers this season. They are
See,
making some good saves.
Tottenham only lost due to one man. Whatever it is, due to Doherty. That's it. Game over. Doherty खेला.
Casemiro manhandled a 3-man midfield. Seriously.
Yeah,
Højbjerg, Bissouma,
Are
Bentancur.
you Yash Mehta or are you Antonio Conte?
maybe both.
See, Tottenham can win every game if they start Longley. Okay, without him they are incomplete. They should start Longley.
Yeah,
And
3 at the back Longley is better than Davies. I can assure that. Yeah, he is.
अभी प्लीज उसको चालू करो, ले लो बारसा से, खरीद लो. तेरा डेट है
3 at
थोड़ा.
the back में 3 at the back में अच्छा है Longley. Yeah, I agree with that.
But then, where do you feel exactly was the problem for Tottenham? Because see, I would repeat the same thing which I said for the Newcastle match. But the difference was only that Tottenham haga, United could actually score.
Tottenham
That's
haga
it.
with 3 men at the back. Newcastle did
Yeah.
that with 2 men at the back. That's a huge
that too.
difference.
वो तो है, but then something always goes wrong with हैरी केन सन है, कुलुसेव्स्की है, अभी उधर पीछे तुम लोग के पास
Even Perisic
Kulusevski isn't playing, right? Kulusevski isn't playing.
अच्छा
Yeah, but
सॉरी,
he could have been used as a sub, na.
या सब के लिए अभी पेरिसिच
Perisic
था वहाँ पे,
started, then-
I don't know. Man, Tottenham look like noobs, complete noobs in this game. Like it didn't even
I
feel
saw
like it was a big club playing. on that night.
I saw that entire match, and most of the time the ball was in Tottenham Hotspur's half only.
Yeah,
Casemiro just
Minto.
bossed. चला भी निकतो लोडू
it felt
काम
like
करा.
United was playing a normal bottom 10
अरे
team,
भाई काम है.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. That was the first time which each and every Manchester United fan might have gotten emotional because of the way they were attacking, because of the way they were making chances. Literally they were like यार आप सब बच्चा है ना, चलो ठीक है थोड़ी देर के लिए बॉल दे देते हैं फिर हम तो फिर से ले ही लेंगे वैसे भी. It was like that. चांसेस भाई कितना कितना. रैशफोर्ड ने 3 गोल मारा था. हाँ, हैट्रिक हो जाता था रैशफोर्ड का, बट अगेन लॉरिस पेन हैट्स ऑफ. भाई मान गए.
Yeah, seriously. What can we say?
Seriously. And then again, each and every I I won't be going more towards that Ronaldo thing, Ronaldo antics, but
Yeah,
then again, yeah, nikal
yeah,
jana, you are
yeah,
the senior most player in your team, and
yeah.
you refuse to come on as sub. That much is okay. That if you
था
are
वो,
able to
बाप रे,
Yeah.
व्हाट अ टेंट्रम, इतना
exactly.
गंदा था.
This also na. This also had a same story like United Tottenham on the night. Villarreal I didn't expect to be so shit. Like
Hmm.
same thing.
But
Same thing.
again the same thing. They didn't score in the second half. They should have. मतलब
Yeah.
second half
The
was
Stegen was
पूरा
good,
bland.
obviously, but
Just same
No,
old boring.
it was simply domination from Barca right from the start to
First half,
finish.
that 10-minute period
And
from
I'm
30th.
surprised. And I'm surprised we dominated with Alonso at left center back. So
no, but that was the thing, right? Like we didn't have Busquets in there, so
yeah.
See,
And
I would
and
like
De
to add
Jong, De
one more
Jong at
thing. One
CDN
more.
was magnificent in this game. Okay,
Yeah,
all
right.
90 minutes he was magnificent.
See, you said
Complete one man show man.
Neil, you said that Eric Garcia is not capable to start as a CB. He will only not start if Barca gets a proper right back, so that so Xavi doesn't start playing Araujo or Kunde on that flank. So if they won't play in the right back spot, so he will not use
we
Eric Garcia as a
actually
CB.
have a right back in Bellerin, but he's also injured. So
बट बेलरिन नहीं है इतना अच्छा प्लेयर. उसको स्टार्ट
हाँ,
स्टार्ट नहीं, उसको
Bellerin.
एज अ सब्स्टिट्यूट लाते, बट
Yeah,
ही
Bellerin
डजंट
should be
like
a
शो
you
rotation
can't
he
player.
is built
you
for.
can't expect us to get Danny Alves all the time, right? Like
No, but
top
not
level
Danny
Danny
Alves,
Alves.
but at least a player like Reece James, yeah. As a player like Alejandro Balde, like he has developed himself in La Masia, now he's proving in the first team. You could get some player like that. Even Madrid doesn't always, replace stars with stars. They bring in some player who is not very good, but eventually the player develops himself. Ferland Mondi is a very good example of that. उसको
Yeah,
इतना
yeah,
अच्छा
yeah.
player नहीं था, but
True.
eventually he uh, developed himself in Real Madrid.
Yeah,
Na?
he can play when he's required. Like he can fill
अगर
that role.
अभी if you compare Marcelo peak when he won 3 UCLs in a row and Mondi, who would you choose? You would obviously choose Marcelo ना. वैसे ही always के साथ भी वही है bias ना, कि अगर always है और कोई दूसरा player है, we would always go for always, but ऐसा नहीं है ना. Mondi आया, उसने develop किया, UCL भी जीता last season और अभी
Hmm.
को start करवा रहे. So
Hmm.
that's a huge difference, right?
Yep,
ऐसा
of
कोई
course.
player लाना चाहिए.
Hmm.
तो भाई
Alright.
रहता एकदम ब्रो एकदम ऐसा
I
समझाने के
think
मूड में जाके एकदम
I think this should be the
ऐसा.
last match. We can.
तो तब भी अगर राइट बैक आया ना, सो दैट एरिक गार्सिया वोंट बी स्टार्टिंग एज अ सीबी, तो फिर
Exactly that.
अराउjo एंड कुंडे ये दोनों प्रॉपर सेंटर बैक स्टार्ट करेंगे ना, तो
Yeah.
देयर वुड बी मच मोर कंट्रोल फॉर बारसा और कंसीड भी कम करेंगे. और लेफ्ट बैक में भी अभी डेप्थ है अच्छा खासा है, सो समटाइम्स बाल्डे इज ओके, समटाइम्स अलोंसो इज आल्सो ओके, अल्बा इज आल्सो ओके. बट ये तीन जो फंडामेंटल पीस है ना, इनमें जो इंजरी रिकॉर्ड है, इनकंसिस्टेंसी, उसके वजह से बैकलाइन अभी कंसिस्टेंटली परफॉर्म नहीं कर पा रहे.
hmm.
Exactly.
Exactly.
ये जो एक दूसरे को कॉम्प्लीमेंट करने वाली जो बात बोली ना, दैट्स द एग्जैक्ट सेम प्रॉब्लम व्हिच वाज हैपनिंग विद वरान एंड मैग्वायर लास्ट सीजन. बिकॉज इन
Hmm.
दोनों का गेम प्ले टोटली अलग है. सो इवन दो वरान came from Real Madrid, he didn't have that Sergio Ramos wala thing besides him who could actually complement
Hmm.
his game. And that's what Lisandro Martinez is offering Varane this season. So you can see
Yeah. One
we
is
are
ball
both the
playing,
fourth one.
one is raw. So that's the
Exactly.
combo you
So
need. One should be good
We
on the
can
ball,
say,
one should be attacking, and one should be like, yeah, he should be a man handler. Dada kind of
exactly.
thing.
So,
Yeah.
so you can say that we are football का post that except today's match, today United Chelsea वाला match छोड़ा, so in past 8 games, Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane has got 5 clean sheets and they have won 6 out of 8 games. See, last season क्या हाल था? Despite having Varane at the, as CP.
Basically, yeah, that peak Barca team also, na, they had PK and Puyol. So PK was the
Yeah.
ball playing and Puyol was the draw player. You need a combo like that only. Only that works as a great pairing in for
Same.
center
Even
backs.
after
Yeah.
Puyol left, they got the right player in Javier Mascherano.
Yeah, he
So
was also ball.
Correct,
He was
correct, correct.
also that raw kind of player. Like so, when you have
Exactly.
a player who is good on ball, like PK for example, the other complement should be a raw player who can make those tackles, doing the dirty work and everything. So yeah, that's how they should complement. It's basic
the
football.
That's what even
only
Chelsea
exception
had.
is like Man City, I think, but they have that in central
But
midfield with
but
Rodri.
even at
So
Man City until last season, it was also the basics were the same. Laporte was that ball playing center back, and
Yeah.
Diaz was that man who used to do everything, that all raw work, like
yeah, but
proper
actually Diaz
defending and
doesn't do as much as in other teams. But at the same
yeah,
time, they have Rodri for that. So
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Definitely,
It,
definitely. So
if you
someone has to step
compare
up, right?
if you compare that peak Barca team to that current City team now, you will get a lot of similarities. Like only difference might be the Haaland one, but we also had
and Leo
Ibra.
Messi.
Yeah, we also had Ibra during that time. So even that can be made out. Like
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
there's that. I think
yeah.
Messi's
All
profile.
right.
I
So
think we can compare it with Phil Foden kind of. I feel so.
yeah, actually,
They,
Foden's a really good player, but like
yeah.
Hmm.
Now
obviously nobody is
profile
as
wise,
good as Leo Messi.
I'm saying profile wise because KDB plays that Xavi role for
Hmm.
City. Okay, Rodri is Busquets basically.
I think Xavi role is most likely with Gundogan and Iniesta role is with KDB.
Go, I I think exactly the reverse. I feel Gundogan is more like Iniesta, like taking shots and everything. So
But I don't think Rodri is like Busquets. Rodri is way rough.
yeah, obviously Busquets has more
See, we
tactical
are
awareness, but yeah,
exactly. We are anyways comparing profiles. We are not comparing actual games. So profile wise, yes, both
yeah,
the teams are
profile wise,
almost the
yeah,
same.
almost
क्या
same.
मतलब अब
Not
अगर स्पेनिश टीम को चाहिए कि बुस्केट्स की जगह मुझे किसी प्लेयर को खिलाना देन इट्स रॉड्री फॉर श्योर
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
ऐसा कोई
that's
दे
true.
वोंट हैव टू थिंक फॉर अ सेकंड टू रिप्लेस रॉड्री विद सम अदर प्लेयर नो
Okay, so this game just concluded, and
Yeah. Okay. Much deserved draw once again.
yeah,
Points are shared at Stanford Bridge, and
very edgy game. Like anyone,
well
it's a
this
fair result.
you observed both the goals were scored by defensive
defensive
midfielders
midfielders exactly.
no
Because
attackers
Penalty is not like because of his defensive
still
midfielder.
Lord
who took it still doesn't
Lord
matter who
Jorginho.
took it DM है
This
like
is
if you
football.
had a
In Mourinho's words, this is football heritage. Yeah,
see,
football
if you were following Manchester United's past few games, like maybe 3 or 4 games, Casemiro has been trying very hard to get his debut goal for United, and today he got it. So I'm very happy for you know Casemiro right now, and he even got a goal at a very crucial time when we were about to
Hmm.
do at the stoppage time, and amazing, just banger.
heritage.
Even in
Yeah,
the
he didn't.
Tottenham Hotspur game, he was dominating. He was taking literally shots,
Hmm.
long shots on target.
नहीं वो
So
कासेमिरो थोड़ा वेकेशन मोड में आया था पहले ही वांटेड टू
हाँ
जस्ट सेटल इन थोड़ा मजे करते उसके बाद लेट्स गेट सीरियस ना अभी एग्जाम आ रही है
अभी
अभी
हो गया
सीरियस
लेकिन
वर्ल्ड कप आ रहा है ना तो
exactly
अभी अभी हो गया
he is definitely showing up his class
But
and
why
we are
like
happy.
Casemiro को कोई competition नहीं है in Brazilian squad. I don't think there is
बट
anyone.
या बट अगर वो कंसिस्टेंट
Fabinho ही है बस.
फबिन्यो है बट इन
Fabinho like Fred को खिलाएंगे.
No,
बट
see,
They might actually
Brazil's
because
formation
actually
is like
Casemiro
something like 3-2-4-1. Okay,
hmm.
so two defensive midfielders are there. So with Casemiro is going to start obviously.
And
So with
Fabinho is
Yeah,
also going to start. I don't think there
no,
is
no,
nobody.
they play Fred there, not Fabinho, because Fred
yeah,
for
yeah.
Brazil is better than Fabinho.
मतलब वो
Exactly, and
वही
even at United, they are actually getting good practice for World Cup matches. So they
And
are getting
in
along
that
very well.
3-2-4-1, so they have two central attacking midfielders. Like it's one of the most unique things I've ever seen for an international team. Two playmakers they have. So
That would be
this is
Neymar and
yeah, Neymar is on the left side and on the right side they play Paqueta. But I want to see Guimares there because Guimares is excellent, man. Like clearly an
Yeah,
upgrade over Paqueta.
But this Varane got injured again in this game. अभी
Yeah.
कितना
Then
मेजर
Lindelof will
इंजरी
play,
है
I
वो
guess.
भी पता नहीं
I
बट
guess Lindelof will play.
come
yeah,
on, where's
he was
Lord Maguire?
go back.
No, man.
No, bro.
No, bro.
No,
No.
Maguire, see, it has been cleared now, thankfully, to all the football fans around the globe that Maguire is shit. Firstly, he will no longer be the captain. He will no longer be the starter. He is not even considered as first backup option.
so will he now be loaned back to Leicester or Chelsea now? In
Why would
Depends.
Leicester take him back?
winter, Leicester taking back
Depends.
will be a biggest insult to United, right? Sold him
No,
for
no.
80, getting back for 2 again. Go जाने दो अभी नहीं चाहिए.
ऐसे हर सीजन है ना 2-2 मिलियन पे वेंचर लोन करा दो अगले 40 साल तक है ना.
But one thing I applaud Maguire for is like with even without playing well, he earned a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Talk
But
about
then
talk,
again, yeah,
talk about Gonzalo Higuain then.
but still it's like, you know, I think I feel bad for him sometimes because
you
like
shouldn't also.
mental health की तो गांड बज गई होगी उसकी.
There is no point of mental health when you yourself know that you are not giving up your performances. Like, like, come on, yeah. Like, it's been 3 or 4 seasons now since he's been signed, and there is not even one memorable thing that he has done.
Hey, he has
As a
done one
captain, as a
memorable thing, Ray.
He has
He
done
scored
memorable.
against the greatest San Marino team, dude.
Yeah.
And he did this celebration.
Yeah.
How can you forget those moments? That moments define a player. San
Man,
Marino.
the most memorable thing about Maguire is, he makes sure that despite he is playing for the other team, he will make sure that he will score goals for you.
Just like you,
Like
Sahil, right?
he gives goals, man. No one does that. He's generous, man. You don't understand it.
Sahil does that after 12 hours of training a day.
Yeah, yeah. I am also generous. So
See, Maguire is Rashford in a nutshell. He believes in donations. So
yeah,
he donates
you don't
goals
understand.
instead
It's
of
God's plan. It's God's plan. Yeah.
Good to see Rashford donates outside the football pitch, not inside.
influence.
Influence, man. So we have got Real Madrid Sevilla coming up tonight. Uh,
Hey,
Sampaoli कुछ
hey,
कर दे यार.
don't turn down that Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool game just to cover.
हाँ यार, come on यार, ये easy match है ये Real Madrid Sevilla. क्या Sevilla बस parking करेगा, Real Madrid will be calm,
But
composed.
but I am only hopeful that Madrid drops points because Sevilla is in a kind of a resurgence right now.
No, they are not.
Kind
Honestly, they are not.
Kind of. Oh,
And
they haven't lost since
and
Sauli came
even
as a
if
manager. They haven't
even-
lost.
No, but even if the
That's
team
the
is in
team.
resurgence, na Ancelotti has every trick in the book.
Yes,
Defense.
yes,
Yeah,
he's like,
he has
no,
started his
no,
best
no.
possible lineup. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm
I
frustrated.
can literally see Vinicius scoring a goal over here and Freddy Valverde assisting Benzema.
Right, exactly.
Literally
And
see it right now.
It's
if
go
they
taking revenge.
concede, and if they concede also ना, the second half will be चलो bombard ही करते हैं अब उनका half.
Yeah,
Let's
that's for sure.
ball ही
That's
नहीं देना है. They will continuously go into their box until they get an equalizer and eventually a winner in the 90th minute, which will sadden the Barca.
Rodrigo.
okay.
I don't think there is any big match this
Yeah.
weekend. Like,
Yeah, for PL it's this Tottenham versus Newcastle. So
Oh,
where are
Come
the
on,
dilemma, dilemma.
I'm rooting for Magpies now. Come on. Come on,
Magpies, come on. Or a draw. No, but
predictions for this?
I'm going with Spurs.
Spurs.
Okay.
I feel it's a draw. 2-2.
Okay, what about
I
team?
think it's a 1-0 win to Newcastle.
Okay. Nice one.
Okay, so अभी मैं थोड़ा सा कैलकुलेशन मोड में जा रहा हूँ. So if you look at the table right now, Tottenham Hotspurs are third, Newcastle are 6th or 7th right now, and Tottenham just lost against United 2-0, while
Yeah.
Newcastle drew against United 0-0. So if you so we actually have a common team to compare both of the teams right now. Tottenham was pretty shit. Newcastle was equally
Okay,
good.
so these last five results are also there. So
Yeah,
Tottenham
yeah,
have won previous two fixtures, but there have also been draws. So 2-2 has also been a score line once upon a time.
yeah. So see, you cannot ignore the form in which Newcastle is playing currently. Destroyed Brentford, drew against United back to back, and now again against Tottenham. So
Yeah,
for them, yes, all these are important games to score points, and then again they are in top 10 as well. So
yeah,
I don't think they will let their momentum break by letting Tottenham win. So they are definitely going to put up a game against
All
Tottenham.
right.
Now
All
it's
right.
up to Antonio Conte and his tactics whether they will actually win it against Newcastle or they'll again slip like they did against United. But
I
then
think Conte now will want a win desperately because last match
yeah,
exactly,
they
yeah.
lost. तो अभी
yeah,
उनको
because
भी win निकालना ही पड़ेगा.
Let's
exactly
All
see.
right,
losing
guys.
point. So
I have
losing
some
point
business to
against
attend. So,
okay, bro.
Yeah, yeah, you can take leave if you want to. Like, it's fine.
all right.
Yeah,
See you
Yeah.
guys later
Okay.
on.
See you
And
guys. Bye.
yeah, yeah,
Bye.
enjoy the football.
yeah, 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 fine. So Neil is taking our leave. So moving
Yeah.
on, we have got
So
just two games left, and
Oh, this is interesting.
hey,
Valverde.
wait. Oh, bro, I didn't give my prediction.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, you can
okay.
say just like that.
Come
Yeah.
on. So I would think that, if Newcastle plays top level again and Tottenham also manages somehow to get back in form, get that desperate win to boost their ego and all that stuff, I might think that it would be a 1-all draw. Otherwise, I'll go with the huge. See, 1-all draw is what basically I'm predicting. But then
Okay.
if things doesn't go haywire and they go pretty much normal, then it should be a comfortable win for Tottenham, like 2-0 or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah. I feel Miguel Almiron will score, and rest
Yeah,
scorers I don't know. For Tottenham, who scores I don't know. Let's see.
obviously, one goal should be named after Kane. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Penalties should be there. So this is Valverde's homecoming. It's gonna be
Homecoming.
Oh,
Homecoming.
so
oh,
much booze
oh.
in the stands. We are going to hear in Camp Nou tomorrow.
What do you really feel like? Come on, Athletic Club, is it really capable of defeating Barcelona?
Yeah.
Is it?
He may because उसको गुस्सा तो है ही बारसा
गुस्सा
के
तो है,
See,
अगेंस्ट.
गुस्सा तो है.
तो
Valverde
he
as a
could.
manager, yes, he definitely, you know, he has the right, to be angry at Barcelona, no doubt. But then, is his team that much capable to,
Yes,
you
their
They
know,
have a
wingers, their
decent team तो है मतलब
decent team तो है.
क्योंकि उनके पास पेसी विंगर है
Wingers
सेंटर
खतरनाक
फॉरवर्ड
है.
बहुत अच्छा है. दे कैन बट अभी कैंप नाउ पे तो आई डोंट नो कि क्या होगा.
exactly because
The wingers are literally brothers, man. Chemistry क्या होगा सोचो.
हम्म.
Chemistry क्या होगा सोचो. Seriously.
go to high definitely. But then I see, of course, man, of course, like what Xavi's been doing at Barcelona is quite remarkable, so to say, honestly speaking. And
हम्म.
Ernesto Valverde, come on, the guy was so
Yeah.
chill. The guy looks chill.
The
I'm
guy
like,
slept.
come on.
The guy slept and won the league. The guy used to
Yeah,
sleep
like,
and win the leagues.
exactly.
Like it was
Bro,
nothing.
और
ये
कल का
अंदर की आग
स्क्वाड
भी कैसे रहेगी?
और अगर कल का जो फील्डेड स्क्वाड रहेगा दैट वुड बी सो मच चेंज्ड सिंस दैट
Yeah.
वाल्वर्डे. मतलब सिर्फ एक
हाँ.
प्लेयर आई गेस स्टार्ट करेगा दैट्स बुस्केट्स फॉर श्योर.
Yeah,
उसके
I
अलावा
think
नोबडी मुझे
Xavi
नहीं
is
लगता है.
benching Busquets tomorrow as well. I heard from reports. Huh? Seriously? Yeah, he's benching
Alonso
Busquets.
for CV. Alonso
So
for
no
CV.
no no. So it would be a 69-day move by Javi, right? कि अगर बुस्केट्स को निकालेंगे तो
हाँ.
वाल्वर्डे couldn't guess कि कौन सा प्लेयर कैसे खेलेगा. तो फुल नया स्क्वाड, नो टैक्टिक्स, एंटिसिपेशन, हम जीतेंगे.
Lewandowski is back in his farming mode, so he can score.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of
Lewandowski can
course,
score.
he's
He's going to
going to
score.
put two behind the goals. Yes, definitely.
I feel so. So
Hmm.
Funny thing is, even
predictions.
if Cavani was in Athletic Club instead of Valencia, even then,
Hmm.
I would have been, quite confident about Ernesto
Yeah.
Valverde trying to getting a revenge against
Hmm.
Barcelona. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Then, come on.
Predictions. Then
I'll go with 2-1 for Barca.
okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
He
Man.
has chosen the safer score line. It's always a result something like that when it's Athletic Bilbao.
Of course, it's La Liga, man. You can't expect a scoreline
Yeah.
like 8-0 and 9-0.
I am going for a 3-1 win, Barca.
I'm
So
Could be a
yeah,
Lewandowski hat trick also, yeah. Either
yeah,
brace or hat
can't
trick.
say,
Could
yeah.
be. Could be.
I'm I'm going for draw 2-2.
Oh,
अरे
can
बाप
happen, can happen.
वालवर्डे को दिल पे ले रहा है भाई.
Okay. So in Serie A, we have got a good fixture here. Roma versus Napoli.
Oh,
Napoli should
Jose
win actually.
Mourinho.
Napoli should
I am Jose
steamroll
Mourinho.
this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But then
Man,
again,
See,
I
the
Kvicha
know.
scoreline
Kvaratskhelia is so good, yaar.
scoreline could be low because of the defense of
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Roma, but ultimately it would be Napoli win 2-0 or 1-0.
yeah, yeah.
But I've been
And
reading reports that Paulo Dybala has found his form again.
Hmm.
yeah, a bit, yeah.
Matlab,
For Roma.
yes,
Jose Mourinho has been doing some good
he's
things.
finding his feet again, but
Hmm.
not like the one he used to be in Juventus. वो अभी player नहीं है इतना. देखा
Actually,
जाए.
Napoli has dominated these fixtures in earlier meetings. So Napoli should win by history also, by
Yeah.
pattern also. So,
Hmm.
but yeah,
Okay.
ये
people should
लोग ने
really keep
अभी
an
ये
eye on Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, that
hmm.
Napoli winger. He's
Yeah.
too good, man. Too good to leave.
तू
Come
लोग
on.
ने इसका ये कोवाचिच को देखा ये पोस्ट मैच डोनेटेड एवरीथिंग ही वोर ये देखो ये पूरा नंगा हो गया है वो
OMG.
आज उसने
This is a bit similar to Bottas diving in a swimming pool after.
Yeah.
oh man he could have gone into the dressing room और फिर लेके आता है सब कुछ दे दिया
Okay.
है
Once a
So
player goes back in the dressing room,
yeah.
there's no coming out again.
So as it stands, we are to the back to the tables. So English Premier
Uh-huh.
League, we have this as of now. So
So
Chelsea
yeah,
and
pretty
United
much the same.
sitting pretty much. Tottenham, if they drop points to tomorrow, so it's going to be hard to sustain top four.
Yeah, yeah. I would really go for a draw right now because it's going to be beneficial for Manchester United in maintaining their position in the club. I mean, in the table.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
then a draw would do good for us.
Yeah, so not much there, but yeah, as things stand, draw
Yeah,
is good.
by the way कल
I have even predicted for a draw. So let's see, 1-1 draw maybe.
hmm,
Yeah, yeah,
by the way yesterday PSG won up PSG
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
5-3, right?
3-0
Mbappe,
3-0
Messi,
3-0,
farming
sorry, right?
basically.
हाँ
Farming. It was farming.
Messi assisting both Mbappe's goal and then Mbappe assisting Messi.
Yeah.
So,
No,
Even today, Dortmund fired five past their
yeah.
opponents in Bundesliga, and
Messi has having great practice sessions right now for the
Hmm.
World Cup.
For
It's
the
like
World Cup.
practice sessions,
Right.
running around cones and everything. So
goodness. But
yeah,
did you observe, guys? Argentina and Poland are in the same group, so Messi,
yeah.
Lewandowski are going to keep.
Lewandowski said that he's eager to play and we should respect Argentina because they are on red hot form and of course
Yeah,
it's Messi also there. Messi is also coming on red hot form. So,
Hmm.
I would love to see Lisandro Martinez over there because
but
come
in
on, man.
Poland also I think only Zelensky will help him for that game
Yeah,
because he is in form for Napoli. Otherwise, all are normal average
and
players.
the,
So
the goalkeeper, right? Shozny.
yeah,
Who is the
Hmm.
goalkeeper? Yeah, Shozny, right?
yeah, Wozniak Szczesny,
Yeah.
that Arsenal keeper, Juventus. Yeah.
It does.
Hmm. So this is the La Liga table. So the
Pretty
gaps are
much.
opening up now. The gaps are opening up now. So let's see. But one match can change anything. So
Hmm.
Exactly. So
Hey,
each and
who's
every team right now is
Atletico Madrid का
going.
किसके वर्सेस है अभी?
They are playing Real Betis, fourth versus fifth.
Oh, that's also a good game.
Yeah, it's also going to decide a lot. So we
Hmm.
have
Yeah.
interesting games. Yeah. So moving on to Bundesliga. So
भाई
Union
बहुत
Berlin is still up, but Bayern
Yes.
Munich are catching up. So
वो अभी
they
बहुत
have to be a little bit beware. They have a game in hand, so no
Hmm.
problem. But
Exactly. I was following up scores of Bundesliga today, and there were some exciting scores because Bayern Munich won against Hoffenheim
Hoffenheim
3-0,
2-0.
and
yeah,
Borussia Dortmund
2-0.
scored 5 goals against. I forgot the team. I'm really sorry for that.
Yeah,
And then again, there was this match against RB Leipzig, and who
yeah,
was it?
exciting game. RB Leipzig has a very shaky defense. Like
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
they're not
Yeah,
reliable.
so correct. So Dortmund scored 5 past against Stuttgart, and uh, I'm sorry again, RB Leipzig. RB Leipzig were trailing 3-0 for most of the game, but then they ended up in drawing the game. Like, come
Yeah,
on,
that's
like who
Bundesliga
would
for
do
you. They
that?
give up goals very easily. Like
Exactly. So that was like a pretty much good comeback from RB Leipzig over there. Let me just
Mm.
see who their opponent
uh,
was, so that our
But
reviewers over
see,
there.
see the difference of goals scored for Bayern and other teams. Bayern scored
Correct.
yeah,
32 goals. Bapre.
yeah, it's
Just
farming
now.
after all. Yeah, when
32.
Bayern wins, they win big. Otherwise, it's
And the
a small.
next highest is 24. That's by
Yeah, eight
Frankfurt.
goals. Eight goals.
Exactly. So Augsburg was the team against
Hmm.
RB Leipzig, and they were leading
Yeah, yeah.
3-0, 3 fucking nil against Leipzig for 71 minutes of the game, and then the comeback started, man.
That's Bundesliga for you. They bottle in their defenses, open
Hmm.
defenses. Yeah,
Like bottling up this much, man. Come on, man. You cannot defend
it's
three goals.
natural. It's natural in Bundesliga. Like
Yeah, I know
so
it's
easy.
natural, but still, man, come on. And
So
they,
Serie
they,
A,
you know, yeah, okay, Syria, okay, yeah, Napoli they dominating again.
Milan trying to
And,
catch them up, but yeah, they have
yeah,
played a game
see the
extra.
goal
So
difference is already 16. Oh man, like really.
Napoli is good,
Oh,
man. Napoli is. You should watch Napoli. They're crazy, man. You can get
yeah, yeah.
orgasms watching Napoli. It's so good out there. Not even kidding. Seriously. I'm not even a Napoli fan. I'm a Milan fan. So I should be actually worried about them that they can win the title so easily from us. But you will just fall in love watching Napoli this season. They're that
Oh,
good.
Yeah.
Marseille,
Pure
Marseille,
football, nothing else.
Yeah.
Marseille gone fourth.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Times
ooh,
From
change.
ooh.
Just how
oh,
fast the night changes.
it's almost 10 points. Bapre.
Come on, Olympic
But
Lyon is 8.
but
Lille
then
is
again
7.
we have got Lorient and Lon coming up. But PSG is clear right now. So
Of course, they are clear and they are going to be remain cleared only.
yeah, yeah.
कौन अभी उनको कभी good seeing that Claremont what will go to second.
Okay. There's my Leon team on eighth. So okay, that's the
Yeah.
con thing.
Even Lille
Okay.
deteriorated.
So, okay, guys, now I think we should come on disappointment of the week. Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool.
Mm.
That game was, I don't know what it was. I don't want, I do not even
defeating
understand
City,
what to mean.
defeating City 1-0 and then losing to a team that is almost in relegation with the same scoreline. I would say karma.
But still we were defeated City. Even we are in shit form. So
This is
Yeah.
wrong,
City
right?
City should be depressed actually seeing this match even more that they couldn't defeat this Liverpool.
And guess what? Lord Lingard was in Nottingham Forest team.
Mm.
Lord Lingard in.
You don't
So,
understand, man. Lord Lingard saved
yeah.
Nottingham. So
But
it's the
coming to
impact
this
of a
game,
big player.
And again, Haaland is back. Brace
yeah.
against Brighton today.
Are you getting the narrative here? Lingard is greater than KDB. Lingard is greater than Haaland.
Right.
Okay, you are not getting
Yeah,
it, man.
and Dean Henderson is greater
Lord
than
Lingard. Lingard should win the Ballon d'Or. Simple.
Right. Today, KDB also
What?
banged a must goal. Huh?
Yeah, yeah, that was
Yeah,
an
yeah.
What
They
amazing
is
goal.
he?
dominated
Amazing.
Brighton. Really good game.
Mm.
Another Pep.
Even Trossard had a good goal
Ah,
against City.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
but man,
I can almost see Trossard stepping up for all the Brighton matches against a big six.
Brighton is just one number nine away from being an elite team, but yeah, every team has its own problems. So fine.
then
So
get
Yeah,
that Williams guy from Bilbao. He's also great.
yeah, yeah, he's a good finisher as well. So he can
He
complete that
could
team.
work for Brighton, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, then
yeah. Or
winter market is going to be fun.
actually, Haaland's brother is playing as of now.
Yeah, yeah,
He
Arthur
he's
Haaland,
made.
right?
Yeah, yeah. So everyone is keeping an eye on him also. He's also scoring the goals at the same rate that Haaland used to. So bring on another Haaland.
Pretty,
Bring on another Haaland in the Premier League.
exactly.
Put him in
Yes.
Pretty much,
United. Put him in United only. Then we'll see the ultimate
Yeah,
match.
Haaland versus Haaland. Both attacks led by penises,
Hmm.
basically. So there's that, guys. So we have covered the week as well, the last week as well. We covered Ballon d'Or as well. We covered the controversies as well, and we have covered this week as well. So next podcast we will be coming with a review of this week and the UCL Matchday 5.
Hmm.
So we are getting the business end of the UCL now. So there's that for today. Hope you guys like, share, and subscribe. And Yash and Mithil's anything to add. So in the end,
कुछ नहीं भाई, दिवाली अच्छे से मनाओ,
yeah.
celebrate Diwali safely, and wishing you guys a delightful year ahead, a delightful Diwali.
Happy Diwali, guys.
Thank you.
Happy
Yeah,
Diwali.
yeah. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll meet in another podcast in which we will review this
हमें
weekend. And yeah,
हमें व्यूज दो, हम आपको कंटेंट देंगे.
Hmm.
हमें व्यूज दो, हमें व्यूज
Hey.
दो.
so that's it, guys. That's it.
Okay, chalo. Good night.
चलो